Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Thank you so much for joining my channel, The Bolanle Babe. Bolanle means finds wealth at home, and you know that's exactly what we're about here on my channel, finding our wealth at home by not only budgeting, but also saving via our cash envelope systems. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Rita, and if you're returning, let's jump right into this stuffing. All right, guys, today I'm coming to you with a special video, an exciting video. It is just our cash stuffing that we typically do, but today we are stuffing quite a bit of money. We are going to be stuffing $2,540 today. That is a lot of money, and I have not stuffed that much in a while, maybe since stimulus checks actually. But I'm excited, and if you're interested in understanding a little bit better about how I was able to allocate so much money towards this stuffing this time, definitely check out my budget by paycheck video, which is always posted right before my stuffing videos. So without further ado, let's jump right into this money. All right, first things first, guys, you know we have to unstuff our cash envelopes from the prior week. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what we have. This is some money. You guys will see what this is for in a future video. So that's just something set aside there. In groceries, we do not have anything left over. In household, we have $10 left over, and we're actually going to just put this right back in here. We're unstuffing our wallet, but I'm actually just going to leave the money if there's any within the same envelopes. Pets, we should have money left over. So in pets, we have 10, 20, and 30 bucks left over. Let me get it back in here. Okay. Miscellaneous spending, we are empty. Gas, we also spent all of our gas money. We are empty there. But first, coffee, we have $1 left over, which I'm actually going to set this aside because this can go in our $1 challenge envelope. And then bless someone, there is actually a few dollars left in here as well. I did not get to bless anyone last week, but we're gonna leave this in here because I know that opportunity will come. All right, so that is it for our cash envelopes. Let's go ahead and distribute our money. So here is my envelope from the bank. It's nice and thick this time around. All right, so this is my bank teller cash breakdown slip. I made this one myself. This will be available in my store if you're interested. It just has a little peek of a little design on the sides, and it's white on the back. Nothing too special, but again, they will be available if you are interested in this one. So as you can see here, we have a total of $1,540 that is personally taken out of my bank account. So you may be wondering, well, where's the $1,000 discrepancy? Because you said you were stuffing $2,540. So you will see where that additional $1,000 comes from, and I'll show that as we are going in the stuffing. I'm feeling absolutely blessed about it though, and I'm just so excited and so grateful. So, all right, let's get right into counting this money and separating it out. We're gonna move our binders out of the way, of course. All right, so let's go ahead and count this money. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 70, 80, 85, 90, 1,005, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. 1,540 bucks is what we just counted. We're gonna go ahead and separate this out. And then you guys know I've mixed up my ones before. So we're gonna do, let's see, how can we do this? We're gonna put our regular ones here, and then we're gonna put this $1 like this so that I remember it's separate. Okay, all right, so now that we have all of our money laid out, we are gonna go ahead and start with stuffing our cash envelopes. All right, so this time around for groceries, I'm actually going to be increasing my budget just a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it like this, and my gut tells me that I'm not, because some things might be changing with my grocery budget anyway. That's another conversation for another video when it happens. But as of right now, instead of $160, I'm going to increase it to $200. Everybody's been eating just a little bit more these days. So we're gonna give ourselves $200, and this is in addition to the home chef meals that me and my husband still get 3 times a week, just in case you're wondering, or in case you're new here and you didn't know that. And that comes straight out of my account, so we don't stuff that money. All right, so for household, since we already have the 10 in here, then we're just going to give ourselves an additional $20 bill, and that will be for a total of 30 bucks. Our pets envelope, we are not gonna stuff anything in here because we already have, as you guys just saw, the 30 bucks left over. So we are just going to leave this in here. Miscellaneous spending, we're gonna give ourselves 20 bucks per usual for that. Or excuse me, 40 bucks per usual. Gas, we are gonna give ourselves 40 bucks, and we're gonna do 2 20s for that. 2 20s. And then, but first coffee, we are actually not gonna stuff that this week because I increased my grocery budget. I'm just going to add my iced coffee and my K-cups into that bill. So not stuffing this separately this week. And then Bless Someone does have a few dollars left in here. So we also are not gonna add anything to this envelope as well. All right, so with that, we have stuffed our cash envelopes. So the next envelope that we are going to stuff first is going to be our high priority binder here. So interestingly enough, you guys know that we talked about our debt envelope in the last video and that I was going to aggressively snowball this. Things change very quickly when it comes to like planning and budget planning, especially when like you really sit down and you game plan and you think. And I did a lot of that over the last couple of days. And I decided that I'm actually not going to be stuffing debt this pay period. And the reason why is because after running some numbers and things of that sort, I realized that it would be more beneficial for me to pocket the money that I would have put towards debt to pay off my Capital One card towards my car's down payment. I don't want to go into that reasoning in this video. However, I am considering making a car buying video where maybe I talk about, numbers and what my car buying budget was, APR rates, down payments, and kind of like how all of that goes into purchasing a vehicle to get yourself at a loan amount and a monthly payment that works for you and your budget. You guys let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in seeing. So again, long story short, we are not stuffing debt today. Savings challenge, we are of course going to stuff this. We never miss our savings challenge stuffings. However, instead of, did I just rub off? I feel like I just rubbed off a whole bunch of marker here. Instead of stuffing the 75, we are going to stuff the 50 this pay period, just because it works a little bit better with my budget this time around. So I'm just gonna recross these off. All right. There's also going to be something else interesting that's going to be happening with this envelope at the end of this video. So I will also be showing you guys that. But in the meantime, we need 50 bucks to put in here. So we are gonna give ourselves 2 20s and a 10. So we have 20, 40, and 50. And we are just going to stuff that right in here. Okay. Per usual, each of my kids is going to get $25 a piece. If I can get it out. And I actually forgot to update their slips for you guys for June for the ending balances for their 529 and their UTMA investment accounts. So I will insert a clip right here of me showing you guys what their updated balances are. All right, guys, so this might be a little hard to see. I apologize, but here's the updated numbers for the end of June. So Kimura's 529 is now at $3,922, and her UTMA investment account is at $722.26. So she definitely had a little bit of gain there. And then we have my son Keith. He's at $3,938.59, and his UTMA account is at $603.09. Same, he had some gains as well. And then Christopher here, he's at $3,612 in his college savings, and he has $679.99 in his UTMA account. So again, you know, based on what they are investing in drives their numbers, being that we started saving for all of them at the same time. So you can see a little bit of variance. Kimura has the highest amount in her UTMA investment account down here. But then you can see that my son Keith has the highest amount in his college savings account. So it just varies, but these are the updated numbers for the month of June. So earning my daughter a 20 and a 5. Okay. So now she has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. All right. I didn't realize that we were about to hit 100 in the kids' envelopes. That is awesome. All right, so you guys know the same thing goes for my son Keith, who is all the way better, guys. Thank you so much. I still have tons of comments coming in asking about his well-being. He is A-okay, and we are so excited for him to have his health back. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100. And then my son Chris, his envelope, is it already open? I'm like, did I split it? Okay. And he's gonna get that same 20, same 5. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. Super exciting. Okay, $1 savings challenge. We are going to stuff that leftover $1 from our wallet into this envelope here. And with that, we are done with our high priority binder. We now have our low priority binder here. And with this one, we do not have a lot of stuffing that is going into this envelope today. There's just one envelope that we need to stuff, which is our kids' allowance. They have been really great these last couple of weeks, just keeping on top of everything. And so I have to always make sure that they get their allowance. So for them, we are going to do 2 5s, and then we are gonna do this stack of 1s here, and that should total 20 bucks. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay. And with that being said, we are done with low priority. Sometimes we got to sacrifice. Not all of our envelopes get stuffed every week, and you'll see why in just a second. So last but not least, we have our personal binder. And this binder is going to get lots of love this time around. So let's open her up and let's see what we're gonna stuff. All right, so first envelope that we have in here is personal savings. I have not added anything to personal savings in a while just because my priorities have been elsewhere, but we're gonna go ahead and give $25 today. Show just a little bit of love to her. So that in total gives us 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 2, 4, 6, $90, $95, $650. Sorry, I had to do it that way, guys, because I definitely would have messed up. Anytime there's like a 50 and then a 20, I get so confused when I'm counting. So just in case you missed it, that was $650 that we now have in personal savings. Okay. So new car. If you haven't already guessed it, this is where the love is going. So new car is going to get an astronomical amount stuffed into it today. So right now we have, let's see what we have in here already. So we have 100, 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, $300 currently in new car. Guys, today for new car, we are going to be stuffing $2,020 into new car. I'm so excited. Okay, so 1,020 of those dollars are coming from my personal money that I pulled out from my bank account from my July paycheck number 1. Like I said, if you are interested in understanding how I was able to allocate not only $1,020 of that money, plus still add some money into other envelopes in my cash wallet, all from that one paycheck, watch my budget by paycheck video and you will understand. So let's go ahead and stuff the 1,020 for my personal money. So we are going to use all of these 50s and 120. So let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or 1,020. So that's $1,020. Let's go ahead and get this organized. All right, so where is that additional $1,000 coming from? Well, guys, I am so blessed and I am so grateful. I went to go see my parents with my family, me, my husband, and the kids. We went down to see my parents on the 4th of July. And as we were packing up to leave and go back home, my dad came over and he gave me this envelope that had a check in it for $1,000. I could have cried, but my parents, that's just how they are. They will not let me grow up. I mean, me and my husband could be millionaires and they still would give us money just because, you know, I'm ever so grateful because this is another $1,000 in cash that I didn't have to go towards my car that I now do. And again, I just can't stop talking about how grateful I am. So I'm not gonna pull the actual check out because obviously there's personal information on there, but I did go ahead and put a placeholder in there just so that you guys can have a visual to signify that additional $1,000 that we are adding into our new car envelope. So let's go ahead and count this. We have 1,000, we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2,000, 2001, 2002, 2,220, 40, 60, 80, 320. So we have $2,320 going towards new car. All right, so let's go ahead and actually remove out another 1,000 and put in another placeholder because I'm not 100% sure how soon or not I'm going to need this money to be in the bank to actually go towards the car. And we have about a 2-week window of when it is supposed to arrive. So I'm not sure when I will need to make sure that this is actually in the bank. So I'm just gonna do it sooner than later. So 100, actually, you know what? Let's just do all the 50s because I know that's 1,000 right there. And yeah, this should leave us with 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 20. So that leaves us with $320 in there. And we are going to add another placeholder. And we're gonna put this to the bank, right? So again, $2,320 in our new car envelope. All right, so we're not gonna be spending beauty and self-care, we are going to show this some love with $50 so that we can get our nails done. You guys know I switched back to acrylic temporarily. I also need to get my eyebrows done. So we are gonna do 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, and 50 into beauty. Okay. And that is it for this envelope, guys, and that is all of our money. But the video is not over because I said that I had to let you guys in on something else that I'm going to be doing that also is going to change what's going on with new car and my down payment. So I didn't really specify, but I kind of alluded in one of my earlier videos, I think like 2 videos back, that again, to get myself where I want it to be for the down payment for this new car, I may need to borrow some money or advance myself some money from one of my other envelopes. And if you haven't already guessed it, that is my savings challenge envelope. So this was a hard decision for me, but at the same time, it really wasn't, because this money has always been money that I plan to put towards my new car down payment. My original goal for my new car was that I was going to purchase it at the end of the year towards December or January. And as you guys know, this savings challenge goes from January to December. So when this envelope is fully finished, it would have been $2,000 in there. So we have already stuffed January through June, 1 paycheck of July, and we haven't done any bonuses yet. So we are technically just about halfway through stuffing this envelope. And what I have decided ultimately to do was to pull out the amount of money that we have in this envelope so far to add to my car's down payment. Again, let me know if you're interested in seeing a video about why I made the decisions I did and why I'm trying to get to a certain amount for my car down payment. But hey, that's what we're doing, guys. You got to do what you got to do. And you know what? I worked hard to stuff this money. If it was already going towards the car, then I should have no guilt about advancing myself 50% of it to go towards that payment now. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and pull this out. We have not counted this in a really long time. You guys know we just added $50 to it. Let's get this money organized and we're going to see how much we are able to advance ourselves. Okay. All right. So from our savings challenge to our new car envelope, we are adding an additional 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 550, 600, 650, 700, 20, 40, 60, 80, 800, 820, 830, 840, 845. So we have an additional $845 that we are going to be adding into our new car envelope. So I am beyond excited about that. Again, it was a personal decision I had to make and one that I do not regret. Let's go ahead and add all of this money together because we need another 1K slip. So we already have these 2 1K slips here. Oh, I just mixed all this money together. Okay, so let's count out. Let me see, do I even have another 1K slip? I think I gotta get one, guys. Hold on, let me go grab one. Okay, guys, so here's a 1K slip because I know I'm gonna need it here in just a second. All right, so 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 750, 800, 850, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000. So we have this 1,000 that we can then add over here to our back to bank pile. And this is our additional placeholder. So we have $3,000 here. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 140, 50, 60, 65. So we have additional 165 here. And I'm gonna leave this in here for now because like I said, the car is being ordered and it's not here yet. So I do have an appointment on Monday with the dealership to go and put down a deposit, not a partial payment, a deposit. Again, I've done so much research on this. And what that does, because I'm trying to get a very specific color combo of the car, it just holds it so that even though it's not there yet, once it does come in and they have it on the lot, no one else will be able to test drive it. No one else will be able to put an offer on it. It will be mine until they call me and tell me to come and finish the paperwork. With that being said, we have now finished everything that we needed to in regards to our July paycheck number 1 stuffing. We have a nice amount of money here in the amount of $2,000 that we are gonna go put in our bank. Again, guys, I'm just so grateful. I'm so happy. Happy 4th of July to everyone, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.